Hey, Kinelight family, Amazon released a bunch of underrated gems this month, and I'm getting you pumped up with 9 straight-up bangers that will blow your mind. Wait though, I had a little secret. We're including an extra bonus 10th movie because it's just too good to pass. These are the types of films that make you not even remember your phone is in your hand, so bear with me on this crazy ride. Let's get into number 10 and count our way to the top spot. Hit that subscribe button and let's get rolling. Number 10. A Knight's War. Kicking things off, we've got A Knight's War. A gritty fantasy epic that's like Game of Thrones, with a leaner budget but just as much heart. Imagine this. A battle-scarred rogue knight walks through a ravaged kingdom to guard a mysterious kid who could be the key to ending the war. The imagery is breathtaking. Imagine mist-shrouded forests and clashing swords in stormy skies. The fight sequences pack a punch, with fresh, gritty action that doesn't suffer from an overdose of CGI. It's not flawless. The conversation can be slightly stilted, but the tale has you in its grip. Ideal for fans of medieval atmospheres with a contemporary spin. Watch this one in the dark to maximize the immersion. Number 9. No Escape. No Escape. A survival thriller comes next, which will have you gripping your couch. A vacationing family becomes embroiled in a frenzied coup in a foreign metropolis, dodging bullets and surging crowds down neon-drenched streets and decrepit markets. The camera work is unforgiving, drawing you into their hysteria as bullets zip and crowds surge. Owen Wilson and Lake Bell give performances that convey your desperation. It's intense, it's sweaty, and it's the kind of film that makes you grateful for your dull commute. If you enjoy edge-of-your-seat tension, this one's a must-see. Number 8. Haunt. Coming in at number 8, we have Haunt, a horror film that's part creepy, part clever. A group of friends find themselves walking into a haunted house ride on Halloween, unaware that it's not a game. The set is a factory of nightmares. Imagine rusty traps, dim flickering lights, and masked freaks who say little but certainly kill. The murders are inventive, and the tension builds like a tightening noose. It has that gritty indie horror sense of uncertainty that makes you try to guess who's surviving. Ideal for a late-night fright night session with your friends. Number 7. Beyond Skyline. Number 7 is Beyond Skyline, a sci-fi action romp that's far, far better than it ought to be. Aliens come down, ships straddle LA, and a motley crew of survivors resists with grit and grenades. The visuals are a sensory feast, glowing blue extraterrestrial technology combined with grungy urban mayhem. Frank Grillo and Iko Uwais pack some serious muscle, with the fight sequences that are a love letter to action enthusiasts. It's not a tempting Oscars, it's just here to make you root for it and spill your popcorn. Turn up the volume and ride the film. Number 6. Goon, Last of the Enforcers. Coming in at number 6, Goon, Last of the Enforcers is a hockey comedy that packs more punch than a slapshot. Sean William Scott returns as Doug, the affable enforcer who's all fists and guts. This time around, he's dealing with retirement, competing goons, and a breaking down team. The rink action is savage and side-splitting, with blood, sweat, and one-liners in abundance. It's got that underdog mentality that will have you jumping up and shouting. If you enjoyed the original Goon or just want a good laugh, this one's a complete winner. Number 5. Leviathan. Coming in at number 5, Leviathan goes deep into sci-fi horror. A group of miners down in the depths of the ocean happens upon a sunken Soviet vessel with some really bad payload. Think Alien, but underwater, with slimy monsters and close-quarters atmospheres. The practical effects are disgusting in the best possible way, and the cast, including Peter Weller, sells the desperation. The underwater sets trap you, making you feel like you're holding your breath throughout. It's a cult favorite that's worth your time if you enjoy tight, creepy thrills. Number 4. Split Second. Number 4 is Split Second, an over-the-top 90s ride that's half buddy cop, half monster movie. Rutger Hauer stars as a tough-as-nails detective in a flooded dystopian London, tracking down a demonic serial killer with his green new partner. The atmosphere is grimy cyberpunk, with neon lights casting their glow off rainy streets and a monster that's sheer nightmare fodder. Howard's masticating the scenery, and the action's relentless. It's cheesy and alright, like a B-movie that has no illusions about itself. Munch some snacks and enjoy the retro lunacy. Number 3. A Man of Reason. Coming in at number 3 is A Man of Reason with sleek, fashionable action. A hitman attempts to exit the business, but his history reclaims him for one final assignment. The choreography of the fight scenes is sharp, with knife battles and shootouts that will make you feel like you're auditioning for a John Wick film. The visuals are astounding. Consider moody city streets and neon-lit clubs. The story is basic, but done so well you won't even notice. It has that assured, cool quality that makes you immediately want to see the greatest scenes again. Action enthusiasts, look no further. Number 2. Time Crimes. Number 2 is Time Crimes, a Spanish sci-fi thriller that's a masterclass in mind-bending time travelers. A man stumbles into a time loop by accident, and each decision he makes spirals into anarchy. The pacing is brisk, the stakes continue to rise, and the plot twists will leave your jaw on the floor. It's low budget, but spending every penny well, with clever camera tricks and an eerie forest backdrop. If you enjoy thinking films that keep you guessing, this one's a sleeper hit you'll be discussing for days. Number 1. Ronin. And lastly, our number 1 banger, Ronin, the greatest 90s action thriller that stood the test of time like a fine wine. Robert De Niro heads a group of mercenaries in a cat-and-mouse pursuit across Europe following a cryptic briefcase. The car chases are the stuff of legend-squealing tires, tight streets, raw adrenaline. The cast with John Reno and Sean Bean lends gravitas, and the action has you on tenterhooks with double crosses and high-stakes showdowns. It's stylish, intelligent, and repeat watching is endless. If you haven't watched Ronin yet, forget everything and press play tonight. And there you have it, 9 bangers and a bonus gem that Amazon's quietly dropped this month. From time travel shenanigans to car chase mayhem, there's something on this list for every film fan. Which one are you watching first? Share it in the comments and let's get the conversation started. If you enjoyed this rundown, hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a video. Until next time, keep streaming, keep dreaming, and I'll catch you in the next one.